We are in Wrocław at the Four Dome Pavilions, a very beautiful structure erected at the beginning of the 20th century. It's serving today as the modern branch of the National Museum of Wrocław, where I'm having my retrospective of the work done in the last 20 years of the 20th century. The exhibition is called White Falls of Time, and the title is referring to the fact that I'm working on very light textiles, on raw cotton and on silk. And the textiles are not stretched or fixed, but they are moving with the breeze in the interiors, and when people pass by, they are part of the installation. Theatre of Love is my largest raw cotton installation. It was made in New York for an exhibition at the Mobius Gallery in Boston in 1987. Eroticism is for me about touching and seeing. And it's made of large pieces of cloth with human figures of lovers larger than natural size, and of smaller pieces. Some of them are hanging, some of them are folded in different ways, some of them are forming high columns. So it's an architecture made of textile and air. In his review of Theatre of Love in Art in America, the poet and critic Thomas Frick focused on the political dimension of the installation, believing that erotic art, when it's unconventional and fairly realistic, is always touching upon political issues. Years later, he wrote a poem inspired by Theatre of Love. I look at you because you are looking at me. Nakedness is my protection. I am the audience for your privacy. You are my foreign language. My unframed life is hanging in your breeze. Everything visible is faster than light. This work is called Memory Machine. This is our modern memory machine. Inside is a lot of things that are all forgotten by me, but in principle, they could be recovered one day if one would destroy this work of art and try to recover the memory of the machine. I will explain a little bit the meaning of this installation. Memory is about the memory of other people and how they remember us, our name, our image, and then how we remember certain moments in time. And this moment in time is the beginning of my life and my work in New York City. I lived next to Washington Square in the university blocks of New York University, where this book on the cloth is from. These are the collected poems of Osip Mandelstam. The keys to my apartment, and most importantly, next to the matchbox, is the red felt pen I used to make all the drawings in these exhibitions, all the drawings that are red drawings on raw cotton. Since red color is a fairly ephemeral one, that means it's going away in the sun, I made an experiment buying a lot of felt pens available on the market, most of them very cheap, and trying out to find the best one. The piece of paper was hanging in the sun. After months, many of the felt pens were gone. The one that stayed, I selected. And this was a good idea because, as you can see, the work has lasted for already 40 years.